You're on.
Are we on?
We are on. Well, hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to TRUCKSTOCK Live.
Woo!
Woo, we're the Hillbilly Hazbenz. I'm Darren Smith.
And I'm Dave Dunkley. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad y'all are on here. If you're on here, get on here. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. This TRUCKSTOCK Live is it's bringing truckers and country music together. That's what it's for.
Nice.
And
we need more of that.
we
need
do.
more together.
We do. And in case you don't know who we are, which a lot of people don't, but we're not only podcast hosts, but before
That's
that,
our new gig.
yeah, Hillbilly Hazbenz podcast.
Right.
But before that, we were with Tim McGraw for 20 years, over 20 years. We played endless stadiums, arenas, bar mitzvahs,
Focus.
whatever, dance halls.
Wherever they put us, we just went.
That's right. And we did a lot of TV. We did Letterman, Leno, Ellen, everything you can think of.
Yeah, all the award shows, all those standard things.
Yeah, we did. We did it all. We're bona fide. We're definitely bona fide.
Definitely bona fide. We have a podcast for that, too.
Yeah, we do. So we also have a Facebook page. And so when you visit truckstop.org,
Is that what it is?
yeah, then go to Hillbilly Hazbenz
Right.
Facebook page. Leave us a message. Get on here. Ask us a question. We got our wonderful producer, Jeff McMahon, over there feeding us stuff
Give
and
him
helping us out. Yeah.
One for him, I don't know how
You
this
know who
would
Jeff
happen.
McMahon is? He played with Tim for 20-some years, too.
Yeah.
One
We have a lot of years.
One of our road compadres.
Yes, we got a lot of years between us there.
Yeah, we do.
That's a lot.
And so, you know what? This is kind of geared toward truck drivers,
Yeah.
truckers out there. And
We know a lot of those.
we know a lot of those.
We know a
'Cause
lot
at
of
one
those.
time, when we did Soul to Soul, we had 18 buses and 22 trucks, which meant 22 truck drivers.
And most of those bus drivers has probably been a truck driver.
Yeah, they
That's
have.
kind of how it goes. It goes hand in hand.
They have. And we don't know how you all are out there, but our bus driver, his name was Lonnie Sweet, and he's passed away this last year. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
But you know what? He had one thing, and I wonder if the truck drivers are like that too. The guy could go 7,000 miles without peeing.
He was like a camel.
He was.
He did. I mean, once we got in the bus in Nashville and drove to Dallas, and he gets out, and it took about 30 minutes to put gas in the bus, and he does that, and he goes in, he pays for it, he comes sauntering out, gets in the bus and sits down. He's like, "Damn, I forgot to piss." I was like, "Dude, how do you forget How do you forget to go to the bathroom after a 10-hour drive from Nashville to Dallas?" But
And
that was
he
long.
could go from Nashville to LA without.
I don't think he had.
I can't go Nashville to Knoxville without peeing twice.
You're right.
You know.
I know. We should have searched around the seat for some kind of device. I think he was tricking us.
He had a jug or something.
Yeah, he's doing something. You guys let us know if you got any Super Bowl holders out there. Let us know. We'd love to know what the record is.
Yeah. See, maybe you drove from Alaska
Yeah.
to Hawaii. We can't drive to Hawaii. Alaska to New York or something like that without peeing. That'd be a record.
That would be a record. Yeah.
But Dave, let's play him a song because we're not only are we podcast hosts. Dave played percussion for Tim for 17 years.
Yep.
I played guitar for him for 23.
Yep.
And not only that, but we write our own songs too. And if you listen to the podcast, you'll only hear our songs and songs that we don't have to pay for because we're both cheap now. We're broke, since we're unemployed. So.
Kind of goes with the Hazbenz.
But this kind of goes with
The Hillbilly part?
Hillbilly part. Let's do it.
West Virginia peoples. Living in the city, you can't touch where I come from. I got a long line of family on this hill my daddy owns. Well, it's all mine now, and I ain't gonna change a thing. I'm about to tell you exactly what I mean. Well, I'm proud to be a hillbilly. In the country or in the city, don't matter where you come from. Come on over here and get you some. I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty. I ain't rich and it sure ain't pretty. What you see is what you get from me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly. The world moves too fast now. Everybody got a place to be. But I'll stay right here, y'all. There ain't nothing gonna bother me. I said pick a little guitar with my old dog on the porch. I can't figure out why the city folk call us poor. Well, I'm proud to be a hillbilly in the country or in the city. Don't matter where you come from, come on over here and get you some. I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty. I ain't rich and it sure ain't pretty. What you see is what you get from me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly. I like my hunting dogs and my overalls and the rusted out pickup truck. And if you don't like the way I live my life, well, I don't give up. Dang, I'm proud to be a hillbilly in the country or in the city. Don't matter where you come from, come on over here and get me some. I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty. I ain't rich and it sure ain't pretty. What you see is what you get in me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly. Oh, what you see is what you get in me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Proud to be a hillbilly.
Ooh, that's pretty good for two guys.
that's-
We've never done that
I know.
before.
I know.
We, they came in here on two wheels, so we just kind of, we talked about it. We talked about doing that stuff.
haven't really, because we've been remotely because of the COVID.
I haven't seen you other than passing some equipment off.
And in a video screen.
Right. We spent a lot of time together that way lately.
That's true.
Which is good, but you know, this is nice. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this.
What else you got there, man?
Well, I'm just trying to make sure we get this stuff in there, you know, that we're supposed to. This is now this is professionalism.
Right. I don't even know how you see it.
Well, we want to thank our sponsors, the TRUCKSTOCK sponsors.
Yep.
That's hard to say fast. TRUCKSTOCK. Anyway.
Whatever.
We'd like to mention our sponsors. Thanks goes to the American Trucking Associations, which I guess is the AM or ATA. I don't know. The Tenney Group and the True North Insurance. Without their support, TRUCKSTOCK would not be possible.
Excellent.
So thank you all.
I like this idea here.
I know. How do we get sponsors, man?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to ask them.
Maybe
But-
TRUCKSTOCK will sponsor.
You know, we had a bus drivers. Sometimes when you're going down the road, I know y'all are familiar with the CB radios because there's a lot of chatter on there, and we used them too a lot. The bus drivers kind of had their own channel they stayed on, but sometimes they get on 19, and they'd be talking to the truck driver, and I got to say, the bus drivers kind of messed with the truck drivers a little bit.
And
I mean,
vice
to us,
versa. It was fair.
well,
game.
the truck drivers kind of messed with the bus drivers too because, you know, who you got on. Here's your typical thing. Who you got on that stagecoach? And this is when we first started out, and you go, that's Tim McGraw. Never heard of him. You got any T-shirts? That's kind of
It is what they would do.
I know.
They would always hit you up for
There was
swag.
one time we stopped at. We know every truck stop in the whole world.
Even a
And,
couple that's.
You know, I like
nefarious.
truck stops when they were like old diners and greasy spoons. You know, then they.
Was it South Carolina one?
Yeah.
I don't know. They had a lot of stuff going on there. That's all I got.
Oh, you're talking about I-95
Yeah.
truck stop. Yeah, that's a different truck stop. But, and some of you don't know that, but I liked them when they were the old greasy spoons.
Yeah.
And, go get eggs and greasy eggs. And now, kind of a lot of them are, commercialized.
Right.
They got
Corporate.
chain foods. And
Same
stuff.
pancake all the way across the country.
Yeah, you don't put Chinese food in a truck stop.
No.
But yeah, you do, right? Because outside of Nashville, there's one. But we stopped at a truck stop one time, and this is when we were all on one bus. This is before Tim got his own bus. We were all on the bus, and we all got off the bus to go in and get something to eat. And a truck driver kind of walked by us, and he says, "Hey man, who you got on the bus?" And Tim was standing right next to me, and I said, "Tim McGraw," and he goes, "Are you kidding me? Tim McGraw? That's my cousin." He goes, "Whenever you see him," he goes, "Is he here?" And I was kind of looked at Tim, and Tim just kind of
Tim's not going to say nothing.
Yeah, he didn't say a word. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Are you serious?" He goes, "That's my cousin." Said, "You know, when you see that old son of a bitch or SOB, sorry, when you see that SOB, tell him that I said hi. That Leon said hi." And I said, "I'll do it."
We'll take care of you, Leon.
I said, "Take care." He goes, "Y'all take care." And then we left, and I looked over at Tim and I said, "Hey, Leon says, hey, you old SOB." So, I mean, he was standing right next to me.
What if Leon's listening somewhere and he
Well,
goes,
Leon, if that's your cousin, sorry, man, but, you know.
but Tim didn't
Tim
recognize
didn't know
you,
who
man.
you were, man. And
He's the boss. We go off what he does.
And plus, he wasn't a huge star then, so he, you know, it wasn't like he was snubbing anybody.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
He didn't
exactly.
have no reason to, you know.
Right.
But,
He probably wanted a T-shirt. You know, man. What about trucking across the? Remember when we went from Banff to Vancouver and
oh, yeah.
dragged those motorcycles across that picturesque?
You know, speaking of motorcycles, we had a truck driver. One tour, we took 8 Harleys out.
Yeah.
And we had one truck, one semi, specifically to haul the Harleys around. Now this guy had the best trucking job in the world.
No kidding, man.
Because all he did was drive to the gig, unload the bikes. Sometimes we rode them, sometimes, you know, didn't. If it was raining, he didn't
He
even
didn't
unload.
even have to unload.
And then he, at the end of the gig, load them back up, or before the gig started, actually, because we wouldn't ride them at the. Well,
yeah, about 6 o'clock, 7, he'd start wrapping
He'd
that stuff
load them
up.
back up, and then he'd take off to the next city. You know, what a gig.
Yeah, he did that for a while, didn't he?
Yeah.
What a life.
Oh, man.
We thought we had it made.
You know, when we carry those 22 trucks, you know, one truck was for the bikes, and one truck was for Tim's workout trailer.
Yeah,
Which is,
a whole trailer full of like a
semi. It was a semi that
was a gym.
folded out into a transformer that made a gym.
transformer.
And plus we had one for catering. We
Yep.
just carried catering stuff, and the rest were like production lighting,
Band
and
trucks.
sound and backline and production and stuff. But truck drivers, what they do, and if you want to be a entertainment truck driver, and it sounds great, but it's really a tough gig. It
Yeah.
really is, because I mean, there's no I'm tired, I can't make it.
Right.
You gotta, and they're the first ones in and the last ones
to
out.
go, yeah.
And it's like a dance. They pull into these docks and they know who's going to go in next and
It is
how
a
it
dance.
goes. It is. It's a dance. And then you got to get, no matter if it's ice or snow or hurricane or whatever, you got to get to that next gig. you
Right.
know? And you got to be there the first thing in the morning, you know.
Then you got to tell them about Lonnie clearing the way.
Oh,
The
yeah,
trucker
we-
said
we
they
were
weren't
in-
going to do it.
We're in the middle of Virginia in a blizzard, and they closed the road down. And Lonnie was like, you know, we got to get to the show the next day. Well, the trucks, the guy that run the trucks said, well, I think we only had one truck then.
Right.
And we had 2 buses, 1 truck. And he said, you know, I'm not going where the road's closed. And he says, well, it's going to look really bad if the band bus shows up at the gig and the trucks don't. And he said, just follow me. And so they've always put him out front because he was like fearless.
He was fearless. He didn't have to see, but I don't know what.
We were in around
10 inches in
Yeah.
front of the lights.
Oh, we went around the barricades they had put up to close the road.
Yeah.
And
Was that Virginia?
he was in Virginia, yeah, and it was mountainous and all this.
Right.
And, but they ended up getting a bonus from the promoter for
For
getting us
getting
there.
there.
Yeah.
So would you rather fly in a twin engine over a mountain or drive with Lonnie in the bus?
Drive with Lonnie.
In a heartbeat.
Oh
right?
yeah, because the last time I did a twin engine through the mountains, it was in Washington State, and we got there and we got pretty tanked before we got on because we were scared to drive through the mountains at night from Seattle to Yakima, Washington.
Right.
And so, you know, we get on the plane and we go through, and it's kind of bumpy, but we're so tanked it doesn't matter. So we get there, and I get on the tarmac because it was a little airport. you know.
Right.
So you walk out on the tarmac to get to the
Yakima? Is that-
Yakima.
Yakima.
Yakima. Sounds like
We've been
like
there.
a moose.
Yeah, it does. sound
Yakima
like
the moose. But we get there, and I look at the pilot, and I say, just jokingly, hey, thanks for getting us there. And he looked at me real serious, and he goes, you don't know how close it was. And I'm like, I was like, and come to find out, there was a fire in the back of the plane. Yeah, and it
Jeff's
burnt.
keyboard.
Jeff's keyboard burnt. The case was off singed.
Did they ever find? Did they ever? I remember seeing that case laying around all singed up.
I don't know, man. It was terrible.
Yep, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. So I mean, anyway, so we did all that time with Tim, and our last year was in 2011, right?
Right.
And so since then we've been just unemployed. Well, we've done other things with other people, but nothing.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. We kind of that was enough for a lifetime, probably.
We come home and chill. Started taking our
Take care of our
kids to
families,
school
yeah.
and going to football games.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
I want to say hi to the kids and my wife.
And the grandkids and the kids and people in West Virginia, all you people,
How we doing, Jeff?
mountain people. We
All
kicking.
right.
Jeff
He's not
says.
going to talk.
That's funny, man. How about some moose patrol? What we used to do
On
in
Canada?
Canada? Yeah, we had
Yeah.
to.
We hunted moose. In fact, yeah, we got there's a video somewhere, we don't know where, but
I think
of
I
us
have
moose.
it. Just got to get
Yeah.
to it, man. Lonnie's driving, and
I had these gloves that were stiff, and I'd hold them up on my head, and then Lonnie would make this woo sound like a moose.
but we'd set up in the captain's chair, and somebody'd have to be on moose patrols, what we call it, when we was going across. Canada's roads aren't really like interstates,
No.
in America. They're just, you never know what's going to pop out.
We
in
almost
front
hit a
of you.
moose a couple times.
We did, man.
But man, those when you think of a moose, other than bullwinkle, you think of a majestic
It wasn't
being on a mountain.
It
They
was
were
not.
scraggly
It
little,
was not majestic.
nasty.
It had clumps of Rasta looking hair hanging. It was not.
Mangy looking.
It was mangy. Remember we saw one in Alaska.
Maybe we just saw a sickly
Well, I
moose.
think so. It didn't even look big. I mean, it looked tall, but
Yeah.
it needed a bath. Man, it needed to walk through the car wash. That's what it needed to do.
Take my moose to the car wash.
See, man, we seen a deer commit suicide on the road.
Yeah, we did.
A big, tall bridge. Just
Yeah.
he looked at the bus, he looked
So-
at the bridge, and he made his choice.
So now we, after years of just being bored right now, especially with and that's another thing I want to say about the truckers and stuff,
Mhm.
is that during this COVID time, everybody talks about the first responders and thank God for them and the firemen and the teachers and all that. But you know what? Thank God for the truckers. Because
You
man,
guys
the
made
country,
it happen
the country
this
would
year.
have way shut down. if it
Way
wasn't-
shut down.
If they would have shut down, yeah.
Thank
yeah,
you from the
yeah,
bottom of
keep
our
that
hearts.
toilet paper coming, my man. Yeah,
And those dinners.
yeah,
Yes.
man. That food coming, because I mean, just keep her going. And also, if you haven't yet, go out and vote.
Yes, go out and vote. It's that time. You
Yeah.
gotta do it.
Yeah, I don't want to know who you're voting for.
Yeah, we
just
don't
go out
know
and
part
vote.
of this. Just do your part.
I don't even know who's voting for, and I don't even care.
We don't even talk about it.
No, we don't. Because I might end up in a fist fight. No.
Man, did you know who we're up against tonight?
Huh?
I just saw this. I think it's NPR. Someone, Metallica, is
What?
live streaming. Man, it'd be a wonder if we get 2-3 people watch with all that.
Metallica, they suck. They're not our thing, man.
No,
Our
I'm
crowd
just
isn't
kidding,
a Metallica
man.
crowd,
I'm
are they?
just kidding. I don't know truckers, man. Sometimes to get up over that mountain, you gotta put in one or something,
Yeah. I don't know. When I think of truckers, I think of my dad was a truck driver.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a over-the-road truck driver. He was a dump truck driver. But not only
Man.
dump trucks, in dumps and stuff. He worked on bridges and stuff. And
That stuff's important, man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
come
well-
from coal trucks.
yeah, coal
know,
trucks,
man,
yeah.
they
He's from West Virginia. I'm from Kansas.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because when he finally joined the band in was it 94,
95.
95?
Yeah.
Me and him were roommates, and then we were just instantly friends, and we've been friends ever since. And it's funny, we grew up in different parts of the country, but there's so much similar about things is why we kind of
Kind of hit it off. We found out a lot of things similar. Well, you
Yeah.
find that out when you like lay across
What
a
was your,
bump from each
what was
other
your
for 20 years.
favorite show with Tim?
That we did
Yeah,
together.
that we did together.
Man, I would probably struggle because I always pictured the Pinnacle doing Madison Square Garden.
Right.
So I think the first time we did that, I was just beside myself on that one. And Hollywood Bowl's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
But man, there's so many things we
I
played.
think my favorite was Live 8 in
That was
Rome,
see,
Italy.
how do you?
Rome, Italy.
How can you really judge them?
I think maybe because it wasn't just the show, even though there was like
It was the event.
hundreds of thousands of people there, but it was the event, and it was just going and visiting Italy for the first time.
Right,
Being
we
there
spent
for
a
4 or
week
5
over there.
days, yeah, that was a great gig. That was.
I wouldn't want to be a trucker in Italy. Those trucks aren't very big.
No, they're Vespa
The
trucks.
Vespa trucks. How do you get around
Is there
those
such a
trucks?
thing as a Vespa truck?
I don't know. I hope not. Did she go out of tune? That's
No, I'm
the
just
first time it's been tuned up since I brought her home.
I tuned it down to do the old low D thing,
Mm-hmm.
but this next song we're doing is not low D. Low D. It's not low D. Low D. But yeah, I mean, thank all you truck drivers out there, all you warehouse workers and you loaders and unloaders, packers and pickers.
And the hospital workers. I mean, so many people
Yeah.
pitched in to make this happen, man. We're just grateful for y'all.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we've been like hunkered down at home.
Right. This is the closest I've been to a human other than
I
my
don't even
family.
have a mask on. I should, man.
What if we sat here with our mask on and did this? We would need knocked out for that.
Yeah, I know.
We can't be doing
I
that.
trust you, man.
Thanks, man.
I know you haven't
Sorry.
been out of the house, so I haven't either. So
Exactly.
I know, man. It's just a you know, people need to be safe and you know, have a little common sense. That's all.
Yeah.
And we'll get through this. But you truck drivers keep driving, man, because we need y'all.
Yes, we do.
And I don't know. I'm trying to think of another truck driver story, but oh, I know one. So I was telling y'all, sometimes the bus drivers would mess with the truck drivers a little bit. Not really mess, you know, not make them mad or anything. But,
Right.
But we had a bus driver named Mark Shirley. And now he drove for BB King, he drove for us. I don't know who he's driving for now, but he would get on that thing and he would act like he was a truck driver. And he would get on there and say,
You do this good, man.
he'd say, hey, all you truck drivers out there, said, I got this 19-inch flat screen TV, used, brand new in the box. And everybody would go, really? And finally somebody would get on there and say, well, where are you at, driver? He said, I'm at this truck stop up here in this flatbed reefer. And finally, it was real quiet for a while. And then I heard a truck driver come back on. He goes, I don't believe I've ever seen a flatbed reefer before.
You can't fool them too long.
No, so he got busted there, but he would get on there and mess with him.
He'd have them all drug out. They'd ready to come see that flat screen
Yeah, they
used and new in
brand
the
new
box.
He'd say it so fast that it'd go by so fast that you didn't.
Yeah, but you'd see them, they'd start catching, when they'd ask questions, and then they'd start catching on, then it got
Yeah.
funny, man.
Yeah, sometimes it'd go on for an hour.
He could just pull them out for a long time, man.
Oh yeah.
He had a couple routines.
But we had a lot in common with truck drivers because we did a lot of highway miles.
Together, we end up
Yeah.
in the same spot, and we're moving from one place to another just like a truck driver. We just kind of like they're rich cousins or something.
Yeah, you know,
traveling nice
we
bus.
travel millions and millions of miles, and you'd think, and all them sitting up at the front of that bus in the middle of the night, and all them miles that we'd just seen some UFOs or something.
Never saw a UFO.
I only saw one thing that was weird, and it probably could be explained, you know. I saw a light come across, and then it came straight down and disappeared. I don't know. You know,
Was it green?
Could have been a hang. I don't know. I don't.
So we got a road question from a fellow road dog.
All right.
What we got?
Dave Brown is on the line,
Dave
Oh,
Brown.
hello, Dave. Mwah.
and he wants to know if you have named the goat.
I think you should tell him.
Should I go ahead and tell
I
them?
think you should.
You know, we're gonna have more episodes though. They're gonna talk about naming the goat, but yeah, we did name the goat. We finally did.
This will be breaking news.
And Dave Brown, you'll know why.
Yeah.
We called the goat Lonnie in tribute to Lonnie, our bus driver, because if you look at the picture I put up of the goat, it kind of looks like Lonnie.
It does.
And he's cantankerous and he's pissed off all the time like
Right.
Lonnie
And
was.
he's
So
got the same mood.
it just
always.
made sense. It just made sense. But you know, all y'all out there that did name the goat, we had some great
We
ones.
had some great ones. I still have people sending me stuff.
Yeah, Scapegoat was one of them.
Scapegoat. There was a couple good ones.
Yeah, Vincent Van Goat.
Perfect.
Perfect. Is that what he said? Awesome, man.
So thanks, Dave, for watching, man.
Yes, Dave.
Dave, we're calling you because you got to be on here, man. 'cause
We should tell who Dave is. He's famous. too,
Dave,
man.
if y'all don't know who Dave is, Dave was the tour manager for Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Who's the other
I
one?
think he went out with Allison
Allison
Chains.
Change. And Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw, yeah.
And there was another ones too.
That's all these, yeah, a lot of pop.
Because we got a
people.
lot of questions we want to ask Dave Brown.
Yeah, we do.
About,
A lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things, Dave. You're next, man. You're next. You're going to get Hazbenz. Oh, even though Dave's not a has-been, he's still hanging.
He's still in there, man.
I know.
Like a hair and biscuit.
I know, man. And so, yeah, our other thing now, now that Name the Goats passed, we've started the...
Now we're trying to find out. We had a stage that, we had a hot dog stand underneath the stage at one point. And we used to have celebrities come visit, and there was a sign up, and people would sign how many hot dogs they ate. And the rumor has it, Peyton Manning ate 6 hot dogs under the Soul to Soul stage, 2006.
That's right, and now we're trying to find out if that's a true or just a rumor, and we're calling it the Peyton Manning Wiener debacle. So we'll find out. That'll be on one of our episodes too.
Yeah, it's all coming up, man.
We're gonna get the.
We're gonna get the scoop, man. I'm
the
gonna get
source.
my hat with the press
Yeah.
thing taped on the side. I'm gonna talk
We
to
need to talk to the source of a source
Yeah, and their
to find
and their
out.
friends.
and their friends.
Yeah,
We'll find that
a
out.
source close to the situation.
That's right.
Kind of like Enquire does people.
Stephen Bauer, Lonnie, missed that old boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, we do too, man.
We all do too.
He's still living right here in our hearts,
That's
man. We
right.
still talk about him all the time. And someone pointed out that whenever we talk, it was John Prestia. He said whenever we talk about Lonnie on our podcast, that we always get into Lonnie voice when we go over and start talking about him.
Oh yeah.
And I go back and listen, and we really do, man. It's
Oh,
hilarious.
he's out of. I mean, he's an irreplaceable character.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
great guy. Mean. I mean, if you meet him, you think this is a mean, burly dude.
Yeah, you'd have to be 3 days deep before you
Yeah,
figure out
once
that
you
he's
get-
not.
Once you get to be friends with him, he'd like give the shirt off his back.
He would.
He,
He put
even
me.
though you wouldn't want it with that.
I wouldn't want it, but he put me through hell about 3 days, and then while I was sitting up front, everybody went to bed, and he's like, I wouldn't give you such a hard time if I didn't like you. That's what he said to me.
So you wouldn't say that in front of anybody.
Oh, he would have never said that in front of nobody else. That's vulnerable, man. He would have never done that.
What time?
We're probably time for a song, ain't it, Jeffy?
Sure.
We've got song and
Well,
out.
this is a song we wrote, and it's about a trucker and,
It's like the
and
life.
his wife,
Yeah,
but it's not really
good.
about, it's about 2 people that have worked all their life to get to the day where they can just chill and take it easy and retire and all that, and so that's kind of what this song's about.
Yep.
And it's called Time for Going Home. Now, we have never played this one live either, but we're going to do it right now.
We recorded it about 20 years ago. Like here it goes. He drove a truck, he was a friend of the road. And 20 years hauling flatbed loads. And shipped the gears at least 1 million times. And been across every single county line. And he put his time in, now he's heading home to his wife. And do some fishing, kick back and just enjoy life. The diesel's whining with a half a day to go. Hammer down, time for some going home. And time for going home. Time to make up for the time that they've been gone. And tonight, she won't sleep alone. It's time for going home. 20 years she been working at the truck stop and waiting tables and serving up the same slop. She kissed a man goodbye 1 million times. Tonight he's coming home and everything is fine. He put her time and now she's hanging up her apron. And kick back, live every day just like a weekend. She sees him coming, punches out and says, I'm gone. Jump in the truck, baby, time for going home. Time Looks like we pulled off another
How much time we got?
30, man.
We got as much time as you want.
I just didn't know if it was time to read the end thing.
We didn't know if we like get snatched.
Well,
off
you've got a
here.
lot of people on here that weren't here at the
Sheeple.
beginning, so tell them about the podcast.
Okay.
Tell them.
All right. Well, I'm Darren. This is Dave from Hillbilly Hazbenz podcast. We do a podcast, comes out every Wednesday. Around
Tell
2
them where you
o'clock.
get it, Jared.
You can get it anywhere. You can get it at any place you get your podcast, like Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Breaker, Anchor.
The cast.
Anywhere you want to cast.
You
Go
just
get it.
cast
It's
yourself right on over there and get it.
It's everywhere. Y'all go cast yourselves. And we're on TRUCKSTOCK Live right now.
Yes, I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah, and I hope y'all are having fun watching. This is kind of what we do on every week. You know, we just kind of go with it, and we don't script anything. We just
Kind of write notes and outline and then never get to them.
except for when we got to read this about you know.
Yeah, that's time to get
sponsorship stuff.
legit, man. You need some glasses.
Okay, no, I got it.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay. Well, we have a lot of people watching right now, Jeff.
Most of the people on have joined since you did your first song.
Really?
Nice.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys.
So if you wanted to do the first song again,
We could do the
Some
first
of those
song
people
again.
haven't heard
First
it.
song?
I don't mind.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll do this and then we'll just end with the
Yeah.
song.
yeah,
It's
And
kind of
we'll
like
just go out.
when you play in a bar and you play the first set and you don't really have enough songs to finish the night.
Yeah.
And you just do it again.
Or that when you start the gig, there's nobody there, and then you have to play
You got the
play
best
good-
songs.
yeah,
Yeah.
Play the good ones at first, and then play them at the end.
Right. Or that sweet little girl comes up.
Or if you're Tim, when we play Goo Goo Dolls, we do it 4 times a night at Bread and Water.
Right.
I don't know.
And people pays big money to hear "Don't Take the Girl" and only do half of it because you want to do, you know, Goo Goo Dolls. But anyway.
So it says, thank you, TRUCKSTOCK and TRUCKSTOCK Live. TRUCKSTOCK.
Truck now.
Thank you, TRUCKSTOCK and TRUCKSTOCK Live, for having us here tonight.
Yes. Thank you, TruckStock.
We hope you'll be back here next Thursday at 7 p.m. Central.
Somebody we know? Anybody coming back?
I don't know.
Okay.
For another great performance, which I don't know if we're a great performance, featuring one of today's emerging country artists. Watch social media for details. Thanks again to our sponsors, the American Touring Association, the Tinney Group, and True North Insurance. So, thank you all for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for having us too.
Listen to our podcast. You can go anywhere and get our podcast. And leave a review. Leave a review
I
on
think that
Apple.
really helps us on.
We don't know why, but it seems to.
When you read things about how to move up in that podcast world, they want reviews and ratings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and we got tons of stories that's gonna last us for a good while.
We got 10 in the can, so we have a lot coming.
Yeah.
A lot coming out.
Yeah.
You guys come and see us on Hillbilly.
And happy, you know something else? Happy Halloweeny.
Exactly, and a full moon on Halloween in this year. That's kind of scary.
It's kind of scary, but my daughter is really disappointed because, we can't go door to door like we did when we were
Right.
kids, What are you gonna be for Halloween? I'm gonna be
Me, but only skinnier.
That'd be cool. How can you do that? Let me know how you do that. I'm gonna be me 10 years ago, only older.
Only older. Wow, how can you do that?
It just happened.
One night,
over
I
the
think
last
you and
10
I was on
years.
the bus and you did that.
I did. Well, I
think you
probably
did.
have.
I think that's what happened. You aged 10 years in that one night. But
I
anyway,
probably did.
that's another story for
I've
another
done
time.
that before. I've done that before. Well, I'm going to get flack anyway because when I worked, 10 years ago when I worked with Tim, this was all like black.
Yeah, it's like your Kenny Rogers days now.
I know it's white, man.
I kind of like it, man. Mine's
Do you?
getting there, but yeah, I like it. I mean,
Well,
I'd be
ever
a
since-
slave to the box.
Ever since I lost my Just for Men endorsement, it's like
It's
El
El
Natural.
Natural.
Yeah. So when you see me back in those days, play with Tim, that was all just for men. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I never dyed my hair though.
You never did do that.
No, I did my beard, but I never did my hair.
I don't think it was gray, though.
No, it
Just
just
in all
got
fairness
gray
to your hair.
since I lost my gig. Thanks a
Well,
lot.
losing gigs will do that.
Yeah.
You know?
So anyway, let's.
Hey, if we're going to do this song, we got to say, let's tell them real quick how this song came about.
Okay,
Because
all
it
right.
is funny. All right. So we're playing at the Hollywood Bowl. I'm in the dressing room. Bob's in the dressing room. And we're getting ready to do sound check. I have a tooth issue in the front. and this thing is loose, and it's gig day, and you know you don't want to go to a dentist in California on a one off day. So anyway, I'm in the dressing room, and my tooth falls right in my hand, and I look in the mirror, and I'm smiling at the mirror, and I turn around at Bob, and I smiled with a toothless grin and said, "I'm proud to be a hillbilly." And he looked at me and said, "We need to write that." So we went out under the stage, under the set piece on the Hollywood Bowl stage, and wrote this song in probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, I remember.
Darren pops in underneath, and he hears what's going on. And
I'm like, I got to be part of this because I know about hillbillies. So.
And I just happened to have some. I told my dentist eventually, but I think Joey or somebody got me. I was like, "Give me super glue or crazy glue."
Crazy glue.
I was like, "Ping."
You should have played without it. That's a big old smile.
Had a little wind thing going. It wasn't comfortable.
Every time you talk like Sidney Brady or something.
We got a
well,
guy.
anyway,
We
this
got a
song-
guy on here, Mike Barnhart, that says he
School of Dunbar, Mike Barnhart.
he just retired after 42 years as a trucker.
He's a trucker, yeah. I've watched Mike's do his trucker post for a long time, man. 42 years you're done, Mike. Good for you, man.
Well, that song kind of fit.
Hey, time for going home, man. I'm gonna have to send you that song to check out at your house, man. You might get a little teary-eyed.
So you know who he is?
I do. Well, he's older than me. We both grew up in Dunbar, West Virginia.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Mike Barnhart,
Mike Barnhart.
old buddy from a long time ago. He used to come see in the first band I was in.
Really?
Yep.
Well, wow.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, let's do this hillbilly song.
All right, man. Here we go.
Two. That ain't count. Well, I count. So like, hey, 1, 2.
I want that. And the two. Living in the city, you can't touch where I come from. I got a long line of family on this hill my daddy owns, but it's all mine now, and I ain't gonna change a thing. Well, I'm about to tell you exactly what I mean. I'm proud to be a hillbilly in the country or in the city. No matter where you come from, come on over here and get you some. I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty. I ain't rich and it sure ain't pretty. What you see is what you get from me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly. World moves too fast now, but everybody got a place to be. But I'm staying right here, y'all. There ain't nothing gonna bother me. I sit and pick a little guitar with my old dog on the porch. I can't figure out why the city folk call us poor. Well, I'm proud to be a hillbilly in the country or in the city. It don't matter where you come from. Come on over here and get me some. I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty. I ain't rich and it sure ain't pretty. What you see is what you get from me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly. What you see is what you get from me. I'm proud to be a hillbilly.
Thank you
Thank
all
y'all.
for watching, and we appreciate it. Truck Stock, we appreciate it. And come to Hillbilly Hazbenz and listen. All right, bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.